So I'm making Nutella crepes today, and I decided to do that because I really like crepes, and I went to Cafe Brûlée and they have their version of Nutella crepes, and I wanted to try and make them, and they're actually really easy if you can figure out how to do them. And so the first step is to find your recipe and your materials, and I have a recipe from a Betty Crocker cookbook of my mom's, and it has 1.5 cups flour, 1 tablespoon sugar, 1/2 teaspoon baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 2 cups milk, 2 tablespoons butter, and then 1/2 teaspoon vanilla, 2 eggs, Nutella, and whipped cream, and then all your utensils. But I'm just doing half of the recipe today because I don't want to make that many because I already have like a full batch. And first, you mix the flour and I had it all measured out so it wouldn't take me forever. The flour and the salt and sugar and baking powder all together, so just all the dry ingredients with a whisk or a beater. And then you add everything else. And the butter has to be melted also. That's not there. My eggs are brown because they're from a farm. Vanilla's good. So then you get that all mixed together until it's like smooth and not lumpy. So that takes a while. And I have random facts about crepes because I didn't want to just stand here. So crepes came from France, and they're like a thin, sweet pancake is what they're kind of often described as. And you can eat them for pretty much any meal because you can put different toppings on them. And
you gotta turn it all
Turn
the way
it.
until it clicks. Click it.
it clicks. Oh, it smells.
Turn it. Click. Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so then you turn on the burner to like medium heat. I'm not sure what that is on this, but medium heat if you have a stove. And then you're supposed to have like a 6 to 8 inch skillet, but this is a tiny skillet. And you're supposed to put butter down before you pour the batter in so it doesn't like stick to the bottom of the skillet. So you just kind of take like a pat of butter and do that. And you take a 1/4 cup of batter about, sometimes less, and put that in the bottom. And then really quickly you have to like turn it around so it covers the whole bottom of the pan. So it gets to be like really thin. So you try to use as the least amount of batter that you can. And then like, cook. They're supposed to be like light brown to just kind of like white color. And when you're using the butter, if it's greasy on one side, that means you've used too much. If it sticks, then you should probably use more butter. That one got a little too done. to a plate with that. Really good pancakes. So then I'll do one more just to show you. You get the butter. I think this burner is too hot for it to work correctly. Yeah, that's not gonna work. It's too high. But anyway, I have ones that I made last night that worked better. And they just look like that. And when you store them, you're supposed to put wax paper between them so they don't all stick together. And you can refrigerate them for a while until you can use them all up. So, just for toppings, you just take a crepe and whatever toppings you want. You can do like jams and Swiss cheese and ham, and that's would be like a dinner crepe. You want to have like a savory dinner, I guess. So you can really put on whatever you want. And about a tablespoon of whatever filling you want is about enough. And you just roll it into about thirds. And if the flaps don't stay down, sometimes they like fly up. You can use a toothpick or you just flip it over and it lays on itself and it'll keep itself down. And then you can put whipped cream on it. How do you make Nutella crepes? Are there any questions?
Slow down with the clapping, everybody.
What?
Alright, now it's time.